Finally, celebration, and I think that data helps us with a lot of these celebration, but it's certainly not the only example. It's one of the most important parts of the 6 essentials. I think it's really what creates that cultural element is the celebration around mentorship. It champions at all levels and across all silos at the institution, and that includes leadership that's engaged and informed. So this could mean senior leadership speaking at mentorship events, senior leadership's receiving materials or sending materials to different folks. I had the pleasure of chatting with one of our newer partners from Delta College at the Achieving the Dream conference. Everyone in their Achieving the Dream team knows about the value of mentorship and where it fits into the big picture. Their president talks about mentorship in the commencement speech. The VP of Workforce Development talks about it in the strategic plan. And on a day-to-day basis, everyone who's looking at those student stories can tell you examples of the students they've impacted and exactly how it happened. That's really a pervasive culture of celebrating mentorship. One of the things where we see this happen the most is when it's a cross-functional effort. So outside of a single silo or initiative. So at San Francisco State University, there is a centralized mentorship program with a very strong kind of administrator who is helping that a central way. And there's also academic leaders from every college that are part of that cross-functional team that allows for that increased opportunity for engagement, increased opportunity for success and celebration. So how can you make this happen at your institutions? This, I think, really goes back to that strategic element of how is this integrated into everything that is happening at my institution, and how can I celebrate this at my own? So I'm going to share a couple more examples. I think we've shared a few others. This is from the UNC Greensboro. This is Regina McCoy, who's such a fantastic partner to us. Thank you, Regina, and her students. She writes this extremely compelling letter at the launch of the mentorship program, and I'll quote a few things from it. She starts by talking about the connection between sense of belonging and why this is part of in their case, QEP, Quality Enhancement Program. And then she quotes some data. Sense of belonging at our institution stands below the national average. This is exacerbated by the pandemic. This is why this mentoring program is not just beneficial, but essential. She goes on to talk about the value of it. But what she also says is, but for this program to reach its full potential, we need more than just plans. We need the wholehearted engagement of the community. And the rest of her letter talks about how she needs everyone at this institution to believe in and be engaged and participate in the program. Not just a single champion, though she certainly is a wonderful champion, but one who is really bringing in more and more people into that fold. Wonderful letter. Highly recommend you read it. And maybe or ever hear Regina speak at any events in the future. I also want to point out the celebration that some of our administrators do of their own successes and in their shared spaces. So Dr. Nina Bennett, who is a wonderful, wonderful partner, she is doing amazing things at the 1890 Centers for Excellence. This is a group of HBCUs who cohort together, receive grants together within the areas of like colleges of agriculture. And she leads the mentoring experience across many institutions. 6 different institutions. And here she is, she brings everybody together. She hosts a panel on mentorship. She brings in experts from other places. She rewards and celebrates her colleagues. She uplifts the data and the impact of this. She does an excellent job of kind of the cultural elements of leadership here. And then similarly, Arizona Online, many of you do this, but this is just one example, presenting at a conference, being celebrated for that work, recognizing the high level impact of this. This can also go a long way for some of that sustainability.